seems like over the last few years, I keep driving vehicles from car makers that didn't exist just a few years ago. This is the latest one. This is a Rivian R1T, a brand new offering from an upstart automaker called Rivian. It's designed in the US, it's built in Illinois, it's also available as an SUV model as well. It's an all-electric pickup truck. And despite the fact that it's been out for a little over a year now, I hadn't had a chance to drive one until just now. And after having spent a few days with this new R1T, let me tell you, I've come away seriously impressed from the first ever offering from this brand new automaker. First of all, look at this thing. This thing looks like the concept trucks that I was doodling in high school algebra class instead of actually paying attention, which is, for being honest, why I'm a journalist now and not an actual engineer. Anyway, the styling of this thing is fantastic. From the LED front end with the very unique light treatment to the fact that it has a frunk with a pretty sizable storage area as well. You can put a couple of good-sized suitcases in there, maybe even a couple of rollerboards, your groceries for on the way home. It's a useful space. Down the side of the vehicle, you have a couple of different options for your Rivian R1T. You can have an on-road version, or you can have the optional off-road version, which is this one. It comes with these Pirelli Scorpion all-terrain tires, which look pretty butch and are really great in the dirt, but do sap, I think, a little bit too much range on-road, and they also affect your handling a little bit. Now, given that this is an electric pickup from the ground up, it enables them to do a lot of really cool things, like have this. This is a lockable gear tunnel that extends the entire width of the truck, but it's lockable and it's washable, so you can actually put dirty, muddy gear in there that you don't necessarily want to keep in the bed, where it's a lot more secure. They even offer a camp kitchen that slides out, that's electrically powered, that you can use when you're going camping. And you can cook dinner right off your pickup. Now, it is a pickup, so it has a powered bed with a lot of really cool features in there as well. There are power outlets on the right side, there's a built-in air compressor on the left side, and you've also got underfloor storage with a drain plug in the floor for keeping tasty beverages or maybe today's latest fresh catch. In terms of comfort, however, this is really exceptional. The seats are very large, they're very supportive, and you have a lot of width in here. As I said, this is about the size of a 20-year-old F-150, so you've got an older style full-size pickup cabin in here, which is plenty comfortable for most people. Plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom, even with this solid glass ceiling that you actually can't open, unfortunately. But there's also plenty of room in the back as well. There's enough room for 3 people, and you have lots of shoulder room, lots of hip room as well. So it's, again, I think perfect size pickup, perfect size cabin. Now, as we said, the Rivian R1T is all electric, and you have a choice of 2 electric powertrains. First is the dual motor all-wheel drive system, and that has 2 motors, one on the front, one on the rear axle, and it makes a combined 600 horsepower and 600 pounds-feet of torque. Now, there's also a performance upgrade version for that, which will bring that up to 700 horsepower and 700 pounds-feet of torque. Nice round numbers, by the way, Rivian. Thank you for that one. But if you really want to get a little bit crazy, you want this version. This is the quad motor all-wheel drive version. It has 4 electric motors, 2 on the front, 2 on the rear. It makes 835 horsepower and 908 pounds-feet of torque. What happened to the round numbers? Come on. But this will zip you from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, according to Rivian. But even the slowest version of the R1T, that dual motor all-wheel drive, will do it in 4.5 seconds, which is just crazy. Now, how can you tell which version you're looking at? Well, the quad motor all-wheel drive version has yellow brake calipers, whereas the dual motor version has black brake calipers. That's the best way to tell.